All right, let's get the show on the road.
Right on.
Hi, Tyrone. How are you
Hey,
doing?
Jack. I'm doing good. It's Thursday, and here I am on the live stream.
You know what it means that it's Thursday. It's time to surf some spaces.
Right.
Appreciate you filling in for Hawa today.
Yeah.
Coming
Yeah.
in clutch.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I join and sometimes I can't, but I listen in when I can. And there's so many moments where you guys are doing something silly, and I'm like, oh, I wish I was there because I got something witty to say. And I can't. And I got to type it out, and then nobody sees it.
I always love seeing your comments pop up in the chat whenever we're doing these. We got some people in here already. Schmers, what's up? Ira, hello. Mike, how are ya?
What's going on? Here we are. All right. So, what's it going to be today?
Yeah, so...
for the folks that were on Twitter Space last night, I'm going to make good on something. And for those of you that know, it's going to be interesting. We'll get there, though.
Yep, here we go. Let's see how... Let's start things off today on Surfing Spaces. What we're going to be doing, that would be a little bit of a theme today, racing. We have this very cool space race space that we're going to be in first. I'm going to throw the link into the stream chat if you would like to join us. You hear that? That one note?
Yep.
That's all you need to hear.
Note.
It means it's about to get lit.
Yep. Just enough.
Is it too loud, or how's it? I feel like it's pretty loud for me. Yeah, I can do that. You guys can go in yourself and hear it. Let's see. It's a little lobby area. You coming in? Oh, I posted this in the chat. Yep. So you know something about this space, right, Tyrone? This was in a competition, right?
Yeah, you got to bring the volume down, or just mute your tab.
Okay. Oh, is it this music?
That's somewhere in there to turn the music off.
I did mute the tab. Can you still hear my music?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Uh-oh.
Yep. I can still hear the music.
Oh, is it yours? Is it on your end? Are you in the space?
Shouldn't be. Nope. I'm trying to reload it.
Let me do a little quick refresh as
now
well.
It stopped. Oh,
okay, yeah, just refreshing.
When
that's
you
why.
Reloaded, it stopped. Right.
Let's see. I'm also sharing the audio. Yeah, need a good mute button inside the space. I love how in Infinite Ascent, I don't know if you guys have noticed, that there's a little audio control panel in there.
Yep.
So there have been lots of people that have made different kinds of driving spaces and games and things in
there
Spatial.
Has been so many different versions. That I've seen a lot of people take like different approaches to what they think driving is going to be. I mean, right down to the point where you're driving on animals, or you've got Josh doing jets. Even if it's not racing, it's just the idea of moving.
Yeah. And being able to, see all these different people's interpretations of like, oh, this is my idea of like a racetrack environment with the kinds of rewards that I want in it, and the kinds of cars and the driving mechanics and the driving style. You can really like feel a difference for every single space that you go into.
And the idea of jumping down too, like
just like that. Head on in. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I hadn't really like fully recognized it yesterday, but we were in here yesterday, and you pointed out how the water is cool. Or talk about that for a sec, because
I mean, really, when you think about it, when you look at this space, there's the water that's there, but traditionally water is a flat surface, and you go under it. I like the idea that the water is like lifted above and contained, so you have fish swimming in water above. It's a really neat way. You never would think of water like that. It's like in space when water is just a bubble floating around inside, the craft that they're in or the space station. It's pretty neat to see that, that they actually, went that route with creating water. You don't want to look down into the water to see the fish. Let's put them in floating bubbles. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And it comes
that's
off
one
the
of the
surface. So it's just really cool idea. Oh
that's
no,
one of the
Jack,
most
you got a car?
creative
All right. All right. So we got a
creative
car.
things I've seen.
Let's collect these gems.
Yeah,
Again, this is pretty tight as well too. Like you feel as though you subtle motions don't send you careening off the track. You can manage it, and that's
you can
important.
control.
And most people don't even ask where the brake is. You know what I mean? Like
Just gas
it's
all
like-
the way.
Right. Like every video games, people get in and they speed around the first corner and slam into the wall and not realize, hey, if you just use that brake, it works.
Mm-hmm. The brake in this is just S, right? Yep, slows you down real nice. Yeah, the thing about this is it's easy to control, and like you can kind of save yourself a little bit if you have to, and you can get stuck too. But it's
there's
forgiving
water
in a
on
way.
the track too. There's water on the track.
Oh, watch out! Yeah, I'm coming for you, Tyrone. I'm catching up. I'm gonna get you.
Is there a nitrous button?
I'm not gonna lose. I wouldn't be surprised. I know some people have implemented NOS
They
boosts.
throw rocks out the back. I need an oil slick right now. Come on, it's getting close. Catching this stuff, yeah. And then the other thing that I found is really interesting when you're playing in a race game. You can put as much detail as you want into the background. You don't see it, but there's those moments when you're driving where you see something and you're like, wait, and you can't just stop and sit there, but you can, but you'll lose the race if you stop to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm all kinds of squirrely.
And I unstuck myself. I was just about to overtake you and then hit a wall.
Yeah, that's right. It's my anti-jack. There will be no.
It's a long track too.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
It's really nice though, because I'm seeing more every time I go around and getting better at going around. Collecting. I got 32 of my 41 gems. That's good.
I think I've definitely missed some gems.
Yeah. I figure, go for it. Collect it all. But I also can see where I missed it. I'm like, oh, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, now I'm imagining is a badge earned from getting the gems in the space, I would think.
Yeah. Well, you have interesting driving moments. Now you can talk about any interesting driving stories that you have in your life, funny moments, anything in particular.
Oh boy. I was thinking of this earlier. I was like, oh yeah, what's some car talk we can have?
Right.
I'll have to think about that. I was gonna ask you, what was your first car?
My first car was an 81 Mustang. Oh no, I just totally fell off. Oh, it was the butt ugly version of the Mustang. There are years of Mustangs, and you look at certain years and you just say to yourself, what were they thinking?
Oh, really?
When you look back, right? And it's within that whole realm of like, for example, wow, I fell off the track. I'm in the water. Ugh. And I was at 39 of 41 collected. Yeah. So I had a Mustang. I, essentially drove it until the tires fell off. And then the next thing I got was, when it got more fun for me, is when I got a motorcycle. And once everything changed because I was going different places. And where I live in Pennsylvania, there's lots of twisty back roads all over the place. So riding a motorcycle and doing that was a lot of fun. But yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I also have a lot of good roads near me too, and it's a good road to drive on. It's hard to beat that,
Yeah.
Fresh, nice pave, good scenery, nice windy stuff, some good guardrails on the side, so you know that have a little bit of safety.
Yeah. What was your first car?
I had a old beaten up hand-me-down Buick. like sedan. It was my dad got rid of it because it was parked in our driveway, and one day my mom backed out of our garage, forgetting it was there. Put a big dent in the side and was like, he was like, "Oh, I'm done with this. You can have it, Jack." And I was like, "Hey, I'll take it." It worked. It worked. It got me to school. It was like my first car in high school.
Yeah, I did have the interesting like situation. My dad had a business, and there was a point where he wanted to get the car he always wanted, and at the time, right? And he got a Porsche 911 Turbo.
Oh,
and then then he ended up not liking it, and then got a 944 Turbo. And the interesting thing was the fact that he didn't get to drive it that much, so I did. And there I am. And nice. I'm named after my dad. And I remember I got pulled over a few times in it. It was a little suspect as to why I was getting pulled over. But either way, it was fun to be able to take the information out of the glove box, and it had the same name on it. There I am, 19 years old, driving this car, and it looks brand new. And it's like, yeah, it's mine.
Wow. So, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that was
that's
a lot
crazy,
of fun.
Though. That's cool. I would love to drive a Porsche one day. One day.
Yeah, it's fun. Then I got a Land Rover. And for me, I've had the same Land Rover for 20 years.
Nice.
I love being able to go where I want to go when I want to go.
That's good. How has the maintenance been on the Land Rover? Now we're kind of getting into the weeds, but I hear a lot of people talking about that.
The joy, so the joy of it is I bought it brand new in 2002, right? And so I, right before the warranty went up, I had every complaint in the world. They replaced everything,
nice.
A couple months before the warranty ran out. So from that point, I felt as though I had brand new. The fun thing is that YouTube, I fixed 95% of the things that went wrong on my car with a YouTube video. There's so many out there. Yeah. Jump on the hood, quick. Can you jump on the hood? Oh, no.
Oh, no. I wish I could. We need a two-seater.
Yeah. So, yeah, I fixed most. I mean, I didn't have any major issues, but I was able. The only thing I didn't ever replace on it was the power steering pump. Just because you got to, like, take all the belts off in the front and remove a whole bunch of stuff. And I would lose screws, and I didn't want to deal with that. But yeah,
I blame you.
I would say that for anyone. You can go on YouTube and you can look up anything. And most of the time, you're going to find a video of someone doing the work. And as long as you can get yourself the tools and you have the time, be safe when you do the work. But yeah, a lot of that stuff you can do yourself.
Yeah, it's thank God for YouTube. I've learned so much from there.
Yeah, right.
Throughout the years, yeah.
All right. So I've gone a few times around the track.
Oh, I need only 3 more gems. Where are you at with the gems?
I got them all. I just got to find the restaurant.
Oh, there's a restaurant. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So find the restaurant entrance.
Is this my final 3 gems? I found my final 3 gems. Let's go.
Nice.
Now, yes, I'm sorry I've cheated a little bit by running around and teleporting, but
I know, right? I don't have a car, but at least I don't go off the side of the road. If you get stuck on the walls, just jump in and out of the car over and over until the car pops back onto the track. So hit F over and over and over. Eventually the car will bump back onto the track.
Yeah, I had to do that earlier. Restaurant. Let's see.
Don't be like me and lose it in the water. Jump over the side and fly down to where you can't get it back. Eventually it does spawn back up on the road. Now I'm stuck all the way over here. Where's this restaurant?
I'm in filming mode. I'm exploring.
Ah, there you go. That's the spirit. Shortcuts. I'm going to teleport over here.
There's a little thing over here. I don't know what this is. Is it back towards the start, maybe?
I'm here, so nope. I'm looking.
Restaurant. If I were a restaurant, where would I be?
In space.
In space.
On another planet.
Space.
On an asteroid.
Oh, there's kind of like, I don't know if these are portals or not. There's like these sprites in a way, like kind of all over the place.
I wouldn't be
Maybe they're just for
surprised.
aesthetics. They could be.
Entrance to the restaurant. Seeing where it's at.
There's a big galaxy thing on over here.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
I see
no?
that. Yeah, I'm going to filming mode as well. Here we go.
The hunt
The
has
hunt is
begun.
on.
Oh, I think I found it. Yep,
Nice.
I found it. It's
Oh, I did
You
too.
want me to leave you to? Yeah,
Is
there
it
you
with
go.
the
You
coins?
found
With
it.
the coins?
Yep, space race.
Got it. Right. I can just teleport over there. Yay. And collecting coins. Well, nothing's going down on that. So
Oh, I teleported too far. No.
I just saw you show up and disappear.
Nice.
That was quick. All right. So coins.
Find the entrance, it said.
Mm.
Oh, is that right here?
The space race. Give me some fun facts about space.
Oh, I found the restaurant's entrance.
Did you?
And then you have to collect the coins in the restaurant. So yeah, you just come over here.
The down. Oh, I see.
Yeah, down like the ramp.
Yeah, I got those coins already. So maybe the restaurant is upstairs.
You're calling us out for cheating. Yes, I'm sorry.
We're not cheating. I can't find my car. It's at the bottom of a lake. What am I supposed to do?
I got the badge. Yay.
Did you?
Yeah.
And was it for collecting the coins in there?
Yep. Did you go through the entranceway?
No.
Because there's,
see,
there's a trigger at the entrance, like at the bottom of the green ramp right here. Yeah, with the arrows.
Got it, yep.
And then you'll get it probably.
Yeah. Right. Oh, didn't trigger it. Wait, there we go. Okay, collect all the coins. Well, I already got all the coins.
You gotta do it again.
Oh no! They didn't respawn.
You guys will see in this next space there's no cheating possible. You can't cheat.
No, but I can tell you, it's big.
Oh, it is huge.
I think that's probably the really good thing to do first is when you get in there to just camera out, just really get that establishing shot.
That's what I'm gonna do. I just took my screen off. I'm gonna go prep that. The next time you see the screen, it's gonna be something amazing. Just you wait.
There we go. There's the confetti. All right, I'm gonna leave here since I'm not on the stream, and I'll start loading it up.
Yep.
For all of you that are interested in seeing something like with this whole theme for today, I mean, I've been saying for a long time that everything that you're all doing out there in Spatial, like we recognize there's like a logical progression of ideas that happen. The instant you have legs, people are suddenly building stairs, right? The instant that you have mechanics like for physics, people are starting to throw stuff, and do things like that. Now you throw in the driving mechanic, and as you can see, instantly we have people building tracks, creating their own way to drive around. And we recognize that. And on our side, like how we have our default spaces, when you go into Spatial and you create a space, you have the default galleries. Now we like to think that these games that we're putting out are kind of doing the same thing, giving you our take on something, but the goal is eventually to allow that to be open source, so folks can actually like start to take elements from that and use it. Oh, what was the jumping game we had that started this all? Oh my god, Hyper Jumps? Was it Hyper Jumps?
Hyper Jump, yeah.
Yeah, Hyper Jump. So like that was something where folks were starting to mod it and do things and realize, oh wow, you can build this kind of stuff. And then the toolkit really opened the doors.
Yeah, in reality, if you build it, they will come, and we're building it, and we want you guys to come. So.
Yep, they are having a blast.
I'm loading in right now.
Yep.
Yep. Just want to also say on that subject, yesterday we had a Teaching the Toolkit stream with Andy, one of our developers in there, and he was able to go through a lot of what went into the game Infinite Ascent that we made, a lot of the behind the scenes for that.
Yeah.
So we're going to be sharing like clips, segments from that stream for you guys to be able to check out. so you can see some of what goes into building these things, so that you can also take from that and apply it to your own creations.
The one thing I saw in there was when he was breaking it down by sections. You know what I mean? Like you realize that it was like so many sections that were built and then layers inside of those sections. Like it was a whole thing. So I can imagine when you're trying to build something like that, there's like a step by step, you know, and it may just like until you get to the finished product. It's like painting. It's the same thing. There's points along the way you're just like, ugh, I want to get to the fun part, you know, but you can't. You got to go through all this building. Really
yeah. Yeah, you have to. There is always an evolution. Yeah, the part that he was talking about, how it is an art, and that what he starts with is normally not what he finishes with, and you never have the final product the first time that you just go through doing something ever. Like, there's always a better thing that you can make from what you originally create, most of the time.
Yep. Yeah, and then it's going back, and I think that's the important thing as we progress. People are starting to update content. So initially you have the idea and there's this explosion of creativity. But when you start planning out what the future is going to look like, you got to come back and add more. And people are starting to, there's excitement surrounded around like, you know, what's being added, what's being updated, having new things to collect, you know, and then meeting up and doing stuff like that. So that's been fun to see as well too. I got to see it from the stream.
Yeah, I'm about to put it up. So
yeah.
So in position.
Yeah, the thing here is keep in mind that like spaces can be built big, and this is something that the team has been working on for a while. You know, like I know we've seen so many iterations of this, and for it to get to this point, it's just like, yeah, here we go. Right.
Here we go. When I saw this yesterday, I never knew that we could make maps like this in Spatial.
Yeah. Like do a 360, go around it. This is crazy.
Lower the angle.
Yeah, that's where it really gets interesting.
So all these roads, everything in the city, like you can drive throughout this entire thing between all these buildings, all these streets. As you can see kind of right here, those circles that are colored are all races that you'll see us go do. There's a little dealership and mechanic shop to customize cars. So this map and world is all about cars, racing, customization.
It's called Racing
and a whole lot more.
Racing Empires. Now, the fun. Let's drive around a little bit, right, and get in there.
Yep.
And I think what's really neat is that if anyone's picking up on it right now, they're going out and hitting that magnifying glass and typing something in. But
GTA Spatial, somebody says, yeah. So yeah, I'll give them a little first look, I guess. This is kind of like a first look at Racing Empire.
Yes, it is.
So when you start, you'll have a few quests initially. Somebody goes, bro, I'm about to go ham. Why did you show us this?
We probably should have waited for the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's walking into their boss's office right now. I don't feel so good.
Yeah, I gotta go home. I'm working from home the rest of the day.
Fun.
So when you join, you'll have some quests in the bottom left just to like get you started and up and running. I think it's like go into the dealership, buy a car, and enter the mechanic and make some minor customization, just so you kind of get to see how everything works. So let's do that first. Enter the dealership, and I'll show you what it's like in here. So you have all your cars on the right side. You can buy all these with your money that you have in the top left. I think I should buy a new one.
I got my GTR.
Oh, you do have the GTR. Nice. Yeah. I'm going to go with a nice Crown Vic right here.
You're going to chase me around like an old school cop, right?
Yeah, there we go.
That's great.
You were rocking the Charger yesterday, though, as well.
Yeah. Because I spent all my money and then realized, I want to get the GTR.
Oh yeah, people want the link, so let me drop the link.
Oh, they want the link.
They want the link, linky, please.
Oh, but you can go search it. Oh, there's no.
No turning back now. No. So as you can see, all the cars have their own stats: top speed, acceleration, braking, and handling stats. And then once you buy your car, if you want to see your cars that you own, once you're out of the dealership, you can go to your garage. Oh, I need to buy a portal garage. What do I know? Okay, 199 spatial coins. Let's make that purchase. There we go. Portable garage added to my backpack.
Yep.
Let's check this out.
Oh, and the first
access the mechanic anywhere, anytime you want. Nice. Okay. Oh, amazing. So, do I have to choose a car though? Here, yeah. So, okay, I was mistaken. So to get a car into the map, you click the spawn button, and then you can see your cars that you have, and then you can spawn them in. So yesterday I got this car. I painted it pink. We were driving around racing a little bit. This is a good starter vehicle you can get.
Ooh, snap.
But I'm gonna spawn in my new Crown Vic that I got.
Nice. And I'm gonna go speeding by a Cannonball Run style.
Oh, nice.
Yep, there you go. And you got nitrous if you hit the space bar.
Oh yeah. So, find you.
Yep. All right. You want to hit a race?
Yeah, let's try out a race, and then we can show them like the customizing
all around
shop.
Town. That'll give everyone that's a more advanced one.
Yeah, I've never done this.
There's a floating arrow above your head, which is going to give you an idea. It's your GPS.
Yeah. Oh, do you have one of those right now?
Yeah, I have a red arrow that's telling me where to go because I have to upgrade my car.
Oh, you still have to do that thing? Okay.
I haven't done that, so that'll show you where to go for a quest. All right, all around town.
Sure. Let's give this a shot.
It's going to drive in. It's going to start in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
There we go. Now I got that red arrow. All right, best of luck, sir. Oh, and we're off. Oh, I got a good start there.
Yep. Yeah, you're using the turbo to begin with. Okay.
Oh, hit a wall. High speed. Like these checkpoints.
Yeah, yeah. Nice to be able to go fast enough.
Oh gosh, there you go. Oh no. Oh. Oh, we got it. We're neck and neck.
Yeah, I'm using the sidewalk. That's hilarious. Yeah. Oh, he's turboing.
Turbo time.
Oh,
you have a little turbo bar below your oh, and I hit a wall. There's a little turbo bar below your speed in the bottom right.
Yeah, the space
There's
bar.
definitely got to be some good sound design in this right now. I have the tab muted, but I could probably turn it on just to show that.
Yeah. I don't know when to.
This is a good lengthy race. I like this, taking me all the way around the city.
All around town.
Yeah, all around town. Oh, I hit a wall.
Nice.
Oh, there he is again. He's caught back up.
I think I just hit my cap lock.
Should be like full NOS.
Yeah, right?
Oh, here we go. Where's the finish going to be? We're about to be getting close. Oh, no. Oh, I went in too hot.
Yeah, this is all around town. We're going to have to go over the bridge now. You know that's what's happening.
Oh, we better. I hope. Oh, I hope the finish line is right at the end of the bridge. That'd be cool.
Right? That would be cool. Yeah, there was something there to like a garage or something. Oh wow!
Oh, that's a bad spot to get stuck in.
That is a really bad spot to get stuck in. I just like tucked myself into the alleyway, and then I'm doing an Austin Powers backing up with the cart.
Oh no, a Jersey barrier got me.
Forward, back, forward, back.
Oh, I hit the same one. Oh wait, no, you didn't hit it. Never mind. Oh gosh. Oh, the bridge. Here we go.
Yep. Going. There it is. It is at
Oh
the end.
no! You won by. Oh my gosh! Look at that time difference.
Wow. Point like
Whoa.
1.6 seconds.
Oh my gosh! That gets the heart rate up. Wow.
Yeah, it does. Wow, that's cool. And then it just drops right back in to race it again if you want. That was actually a really nice race. It was the first time I've done that one.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
We got others
Ooh.
jumping in here, so let's get Collabverse. Where's Collabverse going? He's going the Winding Road. All right, let's do Winding Road.
Let's go join them.
He's got a GTR as well too. The concept for spawning in is really nice too, because you can jump in at any point.
Yeah.
If the race has started. Where are we going? Where's everyone? I'm here. Where are you?
Oh, it didn't start for me. No. Didn't take me in. Oh wait, here we go. 1, 0. There we go. 5,
okay.
4, 3.
I don't think this is like the same. There's check marks. Why am I not moving?
Oh, did you get out of your car? I saw you out of it for a second.
Yeah, I did get out of it. Oh no. I'm not moving.
There's some minor rubber banding that I'm seeing. This would be something good for me to like show the team.
That may be a connection. The one thing is always syncing up with other people's home. Might be on Wi-Fi. You might be connected. You know what I mean? That there's always going to be a difficulty syncing people's positions based on where they could be on. Their ping could be bad because they're on the other side of the planet.
Very fair. Makes a lot of sense too.
Okay, well I gotta restart that because I can't
move my car. I just got teleported back to the beginning of the race now, and I'm clicking all around. Nice.
Yeah, this is why we soft launch these and don't really the same way we did with Infinite Ascent and Punch Hero. I think it's a great idea because when you put all the fanfare into things, and things don't go right, there seems to be more concern from people because they feel like, oh, it should be perfect. No, we need your feedback. We need to know. Testing is difficult. We don't have thousands of people that could test in beta. All right, and I'm heading the Winding Road.
Are you going to do that race again?
No, did you go somewhere else?
I'm at the race selection area. I'm going to go over to the mechanics show. That's like. So, and also for people wondering how I'm like maneuvering and driving around, what I'm doing is I use WASD, but then I use the arrow keys, the left and right arrow keys to turn the camera left and right.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to admit it's been a lot of fun filming stuff within the racing games because you just get to those moments where you capture something really cool happening, cars going by or someone's, drifting through a corner and stuff like that. It makes it fun because as you build more of these spaces, you can start to like create episodic content, right? Imagine if you wrote out some sort of like 80s action movie, right? And then you have the scene where you come here and you go to the garage and you get a car and you race around town and you jump out and then it's like you go to another room and you start to play out scenes. And I think that's pretty neat because you can get to that point where you can use different environments as scenes in a show. Play a game, do something.
Yeah, whoever's first to really like spin that up and make it a consistent thing is going to be successful.
Yeah, and I think it's going to set the precedent. I mean, this is what I brought up last night in Twitter Spaces with the other us. Like, there's firsts in there, right? Cyber Nerd Baby created that, but forcing first person, or the idea of being able to have multiple people in a space, but you can't see them because their avatars are invisible and they don't interact with things the same way you do. So it looks like you're in the room with 20 people, but it's still a solo experience. Nobody can talk, nobody can hear you. So I really like how solutions are being applied to create different genres of stuff. So someone always goes first, and it can go one of two ways. Either it's a first on the Unity side of things, and it's amazing, and people learn how to do it, or somebody does something, and we take a cue from that, and then build it into Spatial, right? That's always been fun getting that kind of feedback. All right.
Yeah, we only got to where we are today with all the feedback from our community.
Yep. No doubt. Did anybody else find the spot? I'm checking the thing to see if anyone.
I'm customizing right now, and the customization is pretty extensive. It's pretty
Well,
cool.
Carlos had a question in there. He's asking about rotating photos and videos on all 3 axis points. That's something that's always been the case. You can do it in VR, right? You can grab it with your hands in
Yeah.
VR and twist things around and put them how you want. It is something that we thought about is adding that additional access to rotate things on. So, but in the meantime, if you have access to a Quest 2 headset, you can always go in and move things with your hands. Yeah, the cars are really detailed, and it does get to a point where it gets deeper and deeper with the upgrades and the things you can do. And that was one of the reasons why it took a while to release this. And it was just constant going back and adding those fine details. The team did a great job. And I remember when this first was brought up, what was that, like 4 months ago, when we saw the first images of like, hey, we could drive, and there it was.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that and I was like, ooh, we were seeing this garage view and it was like, oh, we're going to drive. And then everyone started putting driving games into Spatial. And it was like, okay, well, we got to throw our, hat in the ring.
Yep. And that we have.
Yes, these definitely, Mike, are a step above the golf carts.
Yeah. I'm spending all my money right now on upgrading this thing. First I just customized a lot, but now I'm gonna see what I can
Another good question from Piscium is what do we call Spatial now? Indie game platform?
Yeah. I think it's platform for just anybody that's a creator that wants to make a 3D experience of any kind. Great for games.
Right. 3D immersive experience platform. Right?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to build it. And then it's about, either generating revenue or it's about just educating people. Whatever you want to build in the space, you can. Gamifying a space is something you can do. You don't have to do. But I like the idea that if you want to add an element into a space that keeps people interested, that's fun, even if it's just shooting hoops, or chasing someone around with a ball. You know what I mean? Like it's just little things that you can do in your space that'll keep people locked in.
All right, I need your opinion on my new vehicle.
No, snap. I'm watching the stream.
Oh, you've been watching?
Yeah, man.
I lifted the Crown Vic, put some underglow on it.
That is not just
changed the suspension. Yeah, I love it. It looks cool.
You're in F-150 territory now.
Yeah, never would I ever do this IRL, only in Spatial.
That's great. I guess I could jump in.
It handles nice, though. Let's check this out on... you want to do a drag race?
Yeah, let me get back in my car. Drag race. You think your Crown Vic's going to do it, huh?
Maybe. We'll find out.
All right, drag race. Drag race it is. Let's go.
I want to see what the sound is like. I'm going to unmute it.
I'd like to see this in the real world. All right.
This is kind of a short drag race. Well, no, not that short. It's a good drag race. Oh, whoa. You won that?
Yeah. I was
I didn't
hoping
even see you.
It wouldn't beat the GTR. Downtown Dash. Okay. Let's wait for a couple others before we go in.
Okay.
Because Dr. Taihu is showing up. If anybody else wants to come and race, feel free. Jump on in. You can go to Spatial and look up Racing Space Empires, or you can, I think Jack put the link in there as well.
Yep. Link is in the chat. If you scroll up a little ways in the YouTube and Twitch chats.
Yep.
Y'all are the first that are seeing this. Everybody that's
Ever.
tuning right now. Yep, ever.
Yep. It's fun stuff. Like there's a lot more coming too, and that's the fun part about it, is that we look at different genres of things out there. And we don't look at it along the lines of creating a platform of games. This is the thing that I think the distinction needs to be made. When we bring a game in, we're bringing the mechanics in, right? We're bringing that ability to do those things. So if you create another game, let's say something that's along the lines of like that has flying in it, right? Or if you did something like what was that, Prince of Persia, right? The idea of being able to run off the walls is actually a collection of visual scripts that are available to do that, to make your or animations or whatever it may be. Those are things that you'll be able to pull out, right, when it's open source. Like the idea of being able to grab those nodes and learn, oh, I can add that functionality into my space. Now when everyone comes in, they can suddenly have 50% less gravity, right? And then they go through this section and jump, and you just pull elements out and put them into your spaces, and then you realize you can make it fun to do whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah, we really want all the people in the community to really just go ham creatively. Like just think of how you can take, like you were saying, take all these mechanics and remix them and implement them into your own experience in some way.
Right. And we have hundreds of years of game design experience within the team, you know what I mean? And building these sorts of things. So, the time it takes for them to realize something is quick. So that way we can bring it to market and people can start to incorporate that and eliminate some of that learning curve if possible.
Exactly.
All right. We got you and me. We're waiting. Oh, they still have to get the cars. I know Ira came in. She's going to come and race us.
Yeah, everybody.
Can't get in the car with me. Love to drive you around the city, but I can't. So you just have to go over to the dealership, the blue circle, and then you're going to pick a car, and then you'll come out here, and then on your left you'll have a button for spawn, and you spawn your car. She's going to be in there picking the right one. What's she going to do? 4-wheel drive vehicle? That's next, right? We could even do that. You get to the point, imagine having a racing game that's all off-road,
Yeah. I mean, they have off-road tires and off-road suspension in there. I put the off-roading suspension on this car since it's lifted, so it's a little more springy instead of being so stiff, because I figured if it was like stiff, it may like tip over because I'm so tall.
Yep.
Lab versus joined.
Yep. I think you might have to restart in order to see the races again. I'm writing down each of the things that comes up. And thank you, everyone, for joining in on this and helping test this. This is important stuff. All right, you got your car, Ira?
I actually have a better link. Okay. It's gonna be funny. So the Currents Racing Empire link that you guys are probably in is not the official one. It was a previous version of it. So I'm going to post the actual link in the chat. It still will be pretty much entirely the same, but
nice, getting a new version. I was
better version. Yeah, now you can pretty much you'll be able to start fresh again.
Yeah, right. Right on. All right, let's do that.
And who knows? Maybe some of the little glitches we had were will get fixed.
Gotta love these instant fixes. Oh, by the way, try this.
Yeah, we got something better for you.
Yep. Nice.
It's loading up for me for a
Real
sec. I don't
time.
know why it's frozen, but
Real
yeah.
time updates.
Real time
That's what we
updates. That's
got.
right. Yep.
Outstanding. Yeah, there's a lot of new things coming. I saw Blockstone had posted yesterday with regards to someone had admitted to text to 3D coming using AI in 2024.
Really?
Even though we kind of knew about that a little bit from GDC, you know, that's what a lot of companies were talking about, right?
Mhm.
But the idea that planning to deliver it, it's going to be quick, and we're going to get to that point where we're going to have all these different things to include. Let's see, I have it. Yes. All right, I'm in. Yeah,
I'm getting in.
Yep, I see Unrealities in all around town. We'll jump on that one there.
So yeah, when people
Oh, really? Okay, so
that Josh had made himself.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Official version here.
Yes. The latest link in the chat is the best one you should use.
Yep.
Still the same thing though. Again, pretty much.
Yes.
All
right, I'm
We'll
going.
go for like another 10.
I'm going in all around town. Unrealities in there.
Okay.
I think but it might give me a separate raise. We'll see. Difficulty is hard. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have us going in separately, so we all got to drive into it. Yeah, I like using pointer lock when I'm driving. Kind of see around corners a little better.
All right, here we are. And so actually this is a good opportunity so you guys can see that what it's like when you first will join the space. So you'll have this pop up on, you know, needing to buy a car. Stuff you gotta go do.
Yep. Follow the traffic rules. Stay on the right side of the road for our European folks. Drive where you want. Nice.
There we go.
The nitro
right.
seems to be a little poppier too.
Oh, it does? Nice.
Oh, I've got this drift around the corner down to a science.
I have to buy the van to start.
The other thing I like is the little things like when you do skid, there are tire marks that slide out behind you. That's so cool.
It's the details. It's the little things mattermost. I spawn in my vehicle. Oh, it somehow remembers that I still have some other vehicles. Very nice.
Yep.
Interesting.
It's attached to your account. Nice. I'm cruising. This is fun. And one of the things that'll change is imagine nighttime driving, right?
Oh yeah, nighttime driving.
And then like having different things be the checkpoints. Like the idea of having these huge checkpoints is to make it as simple as possible for people to get going. But you actually can go to the next level and really like make it subtle, right? Like removing checkpoints or having just like a little glowing whatever on the side that tells you where to go. It's pretty neat. You can reinvent the racing game like we've seen so many others doing right now. Imagine throwing these mechanics in to those spaces. Oh,
yeah, and Mike in the chat is asking about if you'll be able to like take these cars that you earn and soup them up and then bring them into other racing experiences and whatnot. I don't think right now that's possible, but maybe eventually.
yeah, I mean, one of the things that I know is that everything's contained within here, like the settings for the mechanics of the vehicles and the world in general. So I don't know if it's something that becomes universal across the cars. Like if the cars go into another space, are they bound by any particular rules, like how they turn? Do they jump higher, or is there world things, like gravity and stuff like that? So, but I know right now it's just going to be contained to here.
Yeah.
But it would be nice. It's a cool idea. Maybe
Totally.
finding a way to like build a space that would support these vehicles so you can bring them in, right?
Yes. Something
Jacob's
like
in.
that.
He wants to come race with us.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Well, we should pick one more race.
Yeah, one more race, do one more.
Let's see if we can get Jacob to get his car, and then we'll all go at the same time. We can do that all around town. It's a nice long race. Back alley blitz. Can you imagine driving through smaller roads?
Oh, geez. That would be hard.
Narrow quarters to test your handling skills. That's a fast way to frustrate somebody. The infinite ascent of racing empires. Back alleys.
Unreality says in the chat they think that the figure 8 race was harder than all around town. I haven't
Really?
done the figure 8 race yet. I'll have to try that.
Yeah, I don't think the all around town is hard. I just know it's long enough that you can like get yourself into a groove and feel confident that you could drive before you lose.
Yeah. I'm going taxi cab yellow on my Crown Vic now.
Okay. Yeah, it is covering the chat, the interface.
Yeah. Each does make it go away, but then you can't see the chat then.
Right.
So,
you can hide the
ideal.
chat and do what you need to do, yes, but just to get the functionality you need. All right. Yeah, like I'm definitely getting better at driving this.
Yeah. You definitely can get used to it. They did a good job. Do you want to try Back Alley Blitz?
Yeah, let's go. Back alley blitz. That's hilarious. Paul running around as a little avatar. All right, I'm coming. Back alley blitz. All right, go for it. Here we go.
All right, best of luck to y'all.
Yep. This is gonna suck.
Oh,
Tight quarters.
Let's see. Oh. Oh. Let's go. Oh, is this started for you?
I had
There
to
we go.
reconnect.
Now it just started for
I hit
me.
F12 by accident, and so now
Oh no.
I don't have a car.
Oh, I got stuck on a curb. Oh, so did Glabbers.
Oh no, it got me stuck here. Wait.
That first race that we had with such the close finish, that was awesome. I gotta highlight that and post that later. Oh, very narrow finishing away right here.
There we go.
Come on, yeah, this one is very twisty and turny. You don't get a lot of time to like make your next move.
Back alley blitz. Yep, it is definitely like going to be all kinds of like different race styles that'll start to show up. Imagine if there was jumps in here. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like there's just
boy.
We haven't even gone to the other side of town yet.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, Rizwan, you can play GTA-like game on your browser now. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's
Totally.
very, very cool that this is just, yeah,
One
a
of the
link.
things you could do is now you can start to think about, like, you build it where you drive to a certain point and then there's a portal there and it takes you to wherever you have to go to do something, and then you come back and race to another portal. It gets really deep. Like, I can see how games like that are made.
Yeah. Jacob just jumped into the downtown dash race. I missed him at the last second.
Yeah. I'm reloading right now.
Okay.
Checking this stream. See if we have any other questions.
I think we're in a pretty good spot. We could do one more if you want, since you just joined back in.
Mike, to answer your question, the cars and their features and everything are just going to be usable in Racing Empires for now. As to whether or not you'll be able to bring them outside somewhere else, we'll see. Era's going to come back with friends. I know she will.
Oh, yeah. Or you know what, this thing's going to be on the front of the... going to be trending all by itself without any promotion.
Yeah, that Crown Vic is quite the color.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like it's giving a gold look almost.
Yeah, it is. All right, I'm coming. So you're going to downtown?
Let's try the downtown one.
Okay. It's a rematch.
We do this one already?
Oh no, not the downtown one. We did all
right,
around
okay.
town.
Oh wait. Let's wait for I gotta wait for you.
Yep. All right, I'm here.
Perfect timing. Nice. All right. The grand finale. Let's go. Oh, I held shift on an accident.
But how did Jacob come flying in at 100 miles an hour?
Oh, I bet he just finished the...
Oh, he's already racing.
Version of the race. Yeah, he had just done the race.
That's
and
he just comes whizzing by.
For this, we're gonna have to wrap it up, and I'm gonna go meet with him.
Yeah, right. You gotta meet with Jake. Nice.
Oh, the tree, the planted tree. Dang. Oh, the checkmark pull.
Just hitting everything.
Feels really good to drive. I bet people are gonna start getting some crazy times on these things.
I know, right?
Like this is built for speed running. Like people that are hardcore speed runners will like squeeze every millisecond out of this.
Yep, and then they're gonna be souping up their cars to do it better.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so.
Nice.
Oh, finally. Escaped.
You're still stuck. Oh no. Oh, there it is, the finish line. Whoop. Nice. Back in second. It's okay. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad we got to show this off to people. It's a world premiere.
Have fun. Let us know what you encounter, any issues, or it's still something that we are working on. You may see changes as you progress, and later on we'll do more of a kind of a hard launch, and let everyone know here's what we have. But this is the last of the 3 that we wanted to put out. For now, we got other things planned, but I think this covers a lot for people to do and gives lots of ideas.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Thanks for joining today, Tyrone. Next week we will be doing this an hour later than usual, but in general we're going to try to stick to a 1 p.m. time, but next week it'll have to be at 2 o'clock.
Can we do it's going to be weird. Like, we can do it where we're sitting in the room and then people can see all of us sitting in one room.
Yeah, we could do that. But yeah, next week will be an interesting week, interesting stream. So just stay tuned to our channels. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. Y'all are awesome. Keep building amazing stuff.
Yep. This has been fun. Thanks, Jack. Do appreciate it. It was fun to join you and hop around, drive around.
Of course. Always is, man. Have a great rest of your day, Tyrone, and everybody in the chat.
Yep.
Peace
Take
out.
care, everyone.
We'll see you next time.